Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellingham. Spread it left. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. David Villa is flagged offside. Everton leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Guardiola. Mbappe. That's good play. Guardiola! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gnabry. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now the finish! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Everton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gnabry. Terrific header. Up for a header. Oh, the ball's always been caught. In he goes again. And it's hoisted clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. That is good strength. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that's well seen too. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Trossard. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Had a shot. Bellingham!
Bellingham really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And we have our very first corner. And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Goal! After 38 minutes is number 16.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ball's gone out of play. Half-time getting close now. Can he get onto this? It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gnabry. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's kept it out just.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Rice. Oh, this is a terrific run. Trossard! Trossard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Guardiola. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Everton 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. He's picked his Doku! Everton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is...
Chance to finish! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Merino. For Rice. And it's Sterling. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Jorginho cuts out the pass. Sterling. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Yamal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
So can they do it again? David Villa goes short. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Everton really do look to have it all sewn up here. David Villa! And he should have made it 4.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Arsenal have a free kick. David Villa chasing after it. Yamal. David Villa. He's having a go! And that's off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Everton perhaps contemplating their next change here. David Villa under intense pressure.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
David Villa. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well cleared. Pressing high and with purpose. David Villa. He's got the shot away! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Jorginho. Coming on the field is number 5, Partey. Substitution.
It's become a case of men against boys. Time and again they are repelled. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
After 72 minutes is
Everton are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vlahovic, now it's Bellingham,
Zinchenko,
Yamal, and the shot! Oh no, he's had a hit!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Trossard, Waneri. Waneri couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
He gets big! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got tall. Oh, that's a brilliant save. Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saka. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Now it's big chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Header! And he's missed it. That's a little off target.
6 added minutes.
And he's there to clear
indicated.
it. Doku. There's the shot! And that has flown over. Rice for Merino.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, shot a goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He is through here. And Ribery! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that is that. Everton can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. It's out for a goal kick. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Jorginho. Passes short and sharp. Ranieri. Sterling. Oh, he's and the shot! And he's following up! Goal! Arsenal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kivior.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Iwobi. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Upamecano. Well, that's beautifully weighted. White with the clearance. In once more. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice getting this one clear. Now it's Iwobi. Saliba gets it away. Half an hour played now. Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Sterling. Can he get away here? Rice gets flagged offside. Van Dijk. And he's intervened well there. Ranieri. The fullback is in acres of space here. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Van Dijk.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He is through here! Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good strength. Has a go! Has another go! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Sterling. Oh, great! He's got the shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Merino deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Here's a man in form. Guardiola. Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa. That is lovely. Jorginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. Everton head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Everton get the second half started. Rodri, and it's Iwobi. Jorginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish?
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. David Villa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Merino. Jorginho. And he's had it nicked away. Everton really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Everton can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Can he latch on to this? Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Jorginho.
The attendance for this
And he
match
was quick to react.
60,179.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes long and straight.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Everton perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Has a look up and drives it forward. And the counter is on. Looking here to chip it through. Jorginho gets over and intercepts. Rice. And here's Trossard. Jordi Alba. Now it's Iwobi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. Iwobi. That's really well cleared. And that should get the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola. Now it's Iwobi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba, Rice chasing after it, and it's Iwobi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Trossard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iwobi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Works it forward. Waneri. Trossard. White. Trossard. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
David Villa. Bellingham with the delivery. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 30.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
53, number 19, Trossard.
And that has been clubbed away. And that's that. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now: they lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
There you have it, a fine win for our boys.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Okay, interesting. That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Great challenge, time to perfection. Guardiola. Everton are looking to break at pace. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. He's got to be in here! Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field is...
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Belletti.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
David Villa. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jordi Alba. And he's taking no chances there. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Matheus Nunes. Vardiol. Matheus Nunes. Now Ruben Dias. Kovacic. That's Gundogan. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been knocked clear. Played back in. This might spell danger. He's cut it out. Guardiola. Jordi Alba. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Guardiola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. Kovacic. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Everton can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic. Vardiol. Now he's off and running. Now it's Gundogan. That has been cut short. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Jordi Alba. Van Dijk. David Villa. Gundogan. And it's De Bruyne. Foden. Can he get onto this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Everton are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Kovacic. Now Ruben Dias.
There will be one
Matheus
minute at a
Nunes.
time.
And it's Kovacic. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
Views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Real Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Everton with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Kovacic. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foden. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gnabry. Mbappe. Dink through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's let fly. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Guardiola. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. Now Gundogan. Played out to the right. Crosses it in.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vardiol. Everton perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Shot a goal! No mistake! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Everton have their third corner. And he thumps it clear. Good read, needed to be.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Referee's given a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, that was vital.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ruben Dias. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely aimed pass. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. And it's Gundogan. Great defending, strong and determined. Zaire Emery. Ake clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. He's had it taken off him. David Villa. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ake to Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
And that's that. Everton came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize.